MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Boston Red Sox. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Lefty Grove gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Vizquel. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Vizquel gets his lead at first, nobody out.
He's going.
Runners off for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And that's the first down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Here comes the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Line toward the alley in left center, and a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Blue Jays have grabbed a 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
So now to the plate, Joe Carter, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Martinez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 9, John Olerud.
Next to bat for Toronto, John Olerud. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And a breaking ball freezes him. Strike 3 called, and the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Blue Jays on top, 1-0. Chase Anderson will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Wade.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at-bat. That knock had to feel good.
the box, Ted Williams, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll enter play right at 333. 4 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Jimmy Fox, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll start this one at 269. 6 home runs and 14 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Next up for the Red Sox, David Ortiz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, as that'll square things at 1-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and 1 the pitch. And here's one that misses as the count moves to 2-1 on the Boston right fielder.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox settle for just the 1. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now, all tied at 1-1. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. He went deep in the contest last night. Now here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He offered at that pitch out of the zone there, and I think that's a result of the previous pitch getting called against him. He might feel like he's needing to expand the zone if that's how it's going to be called.
Fouled away. Fouled off. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep onto Lansdowne and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as Toronto has taken a 2-1 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's Randall Grichuk.
The right fielder, number 15. Randall.
As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. No home runs just yet and 4 RBIs. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now here it comes. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk. And the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Boggs shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 Toronto. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Xander.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike. No. 2-0 count.
Three and 0 now.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Fight.
3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Red Sox have come back to knock things up at 2.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Benintendi is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A swing and a ground ball to third. A dive, but it's off his glove. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Justin.
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2.
Ball.
This is on the ground over to first. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. We've played 2, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in for his second at-bat, Omar Vizquel, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Into the box now, Roberto Alomar. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Paul Molitor is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to count. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And there you see the Toronto leaderboard in that category as he currently ranks second best on the ball club. Stepping in now, Joe Carter, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Carter currently sits on exactly 400 career homers. That's way up there among active leaders.
Yeah, 400 is a huge number. I can't even fathom that. Now you start thinking about the potential for 500 homers in your career.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
The Red Sox due to hit in the third. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. At the start of the day, they find themselves as one of the worst teams in the league in hitting the long ball and scoring runs. I talked to one player before the game that told me he thinks things have sort of snowballed on them this year. They didn't get off to a good start, and since then, most everyone has simply been searching for answers and trying to do too much. He admitted it's been a frustrating year, but they have to keep pushing forward and looking for better ways to generate offense. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wade Boggs will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
This is skied into short left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Striding in, Ted Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1-0.
Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. The pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud.
John Olerud.
Pitch on the way.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
3 runs.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
The 1-2 is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Yeah, Matt, this guy's been as advertised. We heard that if this guy could get his foot down, he could get wood on a bullet. That last pitch and that last AB, that was triple digits, Matty V, and he still turned it around. Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone into the monster seats. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
Randall Grichuk.
And right away, he's baffled by the breaking ball that time at strike one. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Grichuk, a native Texan. He was selected in the first round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2.
Ball, that's down.
And a swing and a miss on the forkball, and that's out number 2. Two are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the veteran DH, David Ortiz.
The designated hitter, David Ortiz.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox. Three-two pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Now batting, J.D. Martinez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Hits it high and deep out to center field. A ball that's carrying. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
Xander Bogaerts is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And it bangs off the monster. Martinez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Comes set and the 0-1. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. first and second now, one man out. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
He stays alive, still 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Sam Gaviglio answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Gaviglio.
Wade Boggs will be the first to meet him here, and they'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Two and 0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Right side. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox 4, the Blue Jays 3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
Number 16.
The pitch. Pops this one up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now that
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So digging in now, Omar Vizquel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays' leadoff batter. Two and two.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batter, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Boggs fields it cleanly. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 4-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Ted Williams.
No outfielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Williams. No.
And he takes a cold strike 1. The 1-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And you can see on the graphic there, he currently leads the Red Sox in that department. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. Molitor picks it up. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking him up.
First pitch on its way. David Ortiz is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball. Plane 11.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 4 for 13. He's also hit 3 home runs. From the belt, the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count. Here it comes. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. A bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor.
Paul Molitor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 curveball here is over for a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And it's a full count to the igniter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Molitor. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Another full count pitch home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Digging in, Joe Carter. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Four 3 our score here as we play inning number 6. 1-1 the count to Joe Carter.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Shoots this one over to first. Reined in to second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping into the box, John Olerud. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
No ball.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hit out towards second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Lined but speared on a hop.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Settling in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And now a pitch on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Wade.
To the plate now, Wade Boggs. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Three and 0 now.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happening.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping in, Ted Williams is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Williams has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Two and 1 to Ted Williams now.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position. And this will be fouled away.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Boston strands a couple, and it remains a 4-3 game. Marcus Walden is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64, Marcus Walden.
Lourdes Gurriel will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ball. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Ready for another shot now. Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Working for the punch out and the offering. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. But then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Colin McHugh will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Danny Jansen will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch. Two out with the man at first. Down and away, ball 1. The 1-1.
Ball.
Two balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. Score holds at 4-3. A.J. Cole gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
The first baseman, Jimmy Fox.
Now here's the pitch. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The designated hitter, number 34, David Ortiz.
Now the Red Sox DH, David Ortiz. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Up top, it's 2-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Fouled off. Cole, a former member of the Cleveland Indians. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
That's too high.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 beat?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Xander Bogaerts will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Matt Barnes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 32, Matt.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Omar Vizquel. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
At the plate now, Roberto Alomar. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Wow, 1 pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Bogaerts is calling for it. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul
Now in the box, Paul Molitor. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
First offering on its way.
Ball.
One out, one on in a one-run game. Now it's 2-0. This one's flared off to the right side. Martinez coming on, but he can't get there, and this might tie up the game. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Josh Taylor gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth. And now the Toronto #4 hitter, Joe Carter. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Throw over to the bag, back in standing. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And it's in time to get him, but they are able to tie it up late here as a run scored on the play.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Stepping into the box, John Olerud. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Ken Giles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's set and the pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 2-2.
Ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. This will show bunt, but pull it back for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1, on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0.
2-0.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-0 pitch.
Ball.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now to the plate, Wade Boggs, man at first after the 2-out walk. Giles is ready, and the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Comes set, the 0-1.
Ball.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Counts even 2-2 to Boggs. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Ryan Brazier will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-0. Will not catch the zone, ball 3. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-0 pitch.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Williams is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way.
Ball. 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Martinez. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. Thomas Pannone enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Derek Fisher is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Number 23, Derek Fisher.
All set for the bottom of the 9th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Ted Williams. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Williams is looking to do something now that he's done over 500 times in his career, and that's hit a baseball over the fence.
Matty, you can bet right now all around the league in different locker rooms across the country, everyone shuts down when this guy steps up to the plate. When you're dealing with 500-plus homers, the whole world wants to see if he gets a hold of another one.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. The Boston Red Sox came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Brazier gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.